Good morning. I am Hiro Naito. I love fishing tackle store, and there is a unique fishing tackle store nearby my house. It is RON'S TACKLEBOX. I just heard he start thinking about his retirement. So I thought it might be a good idea to reintroduce his store on my YouTube again, because many Japanese fishermen love to see his store once on my YouTube. But this time, I'm gonna ask Ron how he started his business and his joy of doing this fishing business. I myself love this store so much. Ron, to start with, many people wondering how you started this business.
Well, I can back up a little bit. I moved down here from northern Indiana in the 70s and took over one of my brother's stores. He had two stores in Tampa. So, and then I had sold that one and I moved this way and there was nothing in this area, so I opened this store. And I wanted to do a lot of antique fishing equipment and new equipment and live bait. So I found this building and opened it up. It's been almost 26 years that I've been here. And I met you here right after I opened. And we became good friends right away. And I appreciate all of you have done for me. You have brought a lot of people to me and the fishing industry, a lot of Japanese people, which I appreciate. Some wonderful people you have brought my way, and I appreciate that.
I mean, I was driving by and said, "Whoa, there's a fishing tackle store. I haven't seen it." So I came in and I looked at. My eyes popped up and said, "Wow!" You know why?
Because of the cordell baits I had.
Yeah.
Yes.
I looked at on this side of a wall.
Had a whole wall full.
Whoa! Yeah. And I looked at and looked at.
And Hiro says to me, he says, "I'd like to purchase some of them."
Yeah.
You have a box, and I bring you this little box, and you said, "Oh, I need bigger box."
Yeah, you remember I asked one more question. I mean, outside of your sign said buy one, get one free.
Yes.
That was a Christmas sale deal.
Yes.
And I asked you, said, I understand buy one, get one free, but if I buy 5, do I get 5 free?
Yeah.
If I buy 10, do I get 10 free? And said, certainly.
Yeah.
So I said, Ron, I need a bigger box.
Right.
And you said, how big do you want? So I said, big enough I can buy every bit from
that
this
whole wall.
Yeah.
Yes.
From here to this section.
I remember that. Oh, definitely. I've met so many wonderful people. Being in business, I enjoy helping people to be successful fishing. And I can show them things that I know that work, and like yourself showing me things that work, and I can pass that information on to them. And when they come back and they're so happy that they've caught fish with the items that I've showed them, and they just keep coming back. There's several lures that I could show you in the future that are just wonderful things made by Pratco.
Over the years, if I ask the most successful one bait, all I want to know is just the top one bait.
One bait
which was
that I can recommend is the Booyah royalty color lipless crankbait. It has been the most successful thing I have ever seen in all the years I've been in business. I can sell that to you with confidence, and when you use that lure, you will be back and buy more because they work. I guarantee them to people. I say, hey, if you don't like it, bring it back. I've never had one brought back. Selling thousands of them.
Wow.
They are amazing. And that color, a lot of them baits work well in the other colors, but this is the best one. The royalty color, the purple back one, is the best. There's a lot of other baits that work well too. You know, like the pencil popper lure that you showed me in one of my tournaments one day. You fished and showed me how that works so well with the trout color pencil popper, which I don't think they make anymore. But they make pencil popper, but not that color. And it's been very successful. Everybody that buys that one, because I have a video of you in the tournament catching a fish, and they love that. Well, I gained their confidence, Hiro, by telling them how I know I have pictures. I have a bulletin board. With every picture on that bulletin board, the fish were caught with that lure. And I show them that, and I say, hey, try it. If you don't like it, bring it back. And it works. They love it. They come back and buy more. Absolutely. And I like seeing people be successful fishing, because if you go fishing and you don't catch anything, it's like, well, nothing biting. I went fishing. I might go another, maybe next month or something. But when they're catching fish, they're going all the time. Yeah.
And what do they use?
The pencil popper or the royalty.
Yeah.
When I grew up north, my favorite bait was a jitterbug, topwater jitterbug, as a child. And the only way that I was able to get them is from neighbors giving them to me. Because I didn't have money to buy this stuff. But I had a lot of wonderful neighbors that fished, and they knew I loved fishing, and they would give me tackle. But that jitterbug was my favorite. That was very good. And I've used them down here and showed people from Florida. A lot of people from Florida don't know about the jitterbug. But when I showed them, they were amazed. Like I say, as a child, I would buy things at the hardware store in town, or a small tackle store that was there. It was great. And like I say, the neighbor men, the older men in the neighborhood where I grew up, they knew I loved fishing, and they would give me stuff. I mean, that was just so great. And I passed that on the same way. There's a lot of children coming here that don't have anything, and I try to help them or give them a rod or something to get them fishing. Because once when they're fishing, they have something great to do in their life. They never forget that. It's like I never forgot the way people helped me when I was a child. So I do the same, give back as much as I can. I'll tell you a story. A friend of mine from church, his son grew up here as a child, and I mentored him for many years. I think he's about 28 or 29 now, and now he's a jet pilot for, I can't think of the airlines. But anyhow, he just became a jet pilot, so his father put on his Facebook page how he appreciated me for mentoring his child. I had a lot to do with him growing up, and I was so surprised. I thought, well, you're the one that raised him, but he says I showed a good example. And fishing, in the fishing industry, and matter of fact, he fished that tournament that you caught that big fish in, and with a pencil popper.
Oh, did he?
I have video of him fishing close by you. He was just a young child, you know. But yeah, I was very honored with that he recognized that there is people that touched his life, and I was one of them. So I appreciate that too. Well, I'm hoping that, first of all, somebody could buy this store and continue it on. That would be my dream to do, because in this area, there's nothing as big as what I have here. And I built it because of the neighborhood and the people supporting me. But I'd like to see that continue on. I'm moving up to Inverness, Florida, which there is a lot of lakes up there, and I'm hoping I can do some more fishing. Because from when I was a child into about my 20s, I fished all around the country, not professionally, but just fished because I loved it. And then after I got in business, I couldn't hardly fish anymore. But I'm hoping to go back to that fishing again.
Great, that means I can fish with you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Finally.
Absolutely.
Knowing you many, many years, we never had the time to fish together.
That's right, because you're busy with your life and I'm busy with mine, and and that happens with a lot of people. But everybody I know, if they quit fishing for a while, they go back to it because it's so relaxing. It clears your mind when you're out fishing.
Yeah, true.
Very relaxing.
And like you said in your statement, I hope somebody like you find this store so nice and just to keep continuing your legacy.
Absolutely.
I love this place so much.
I appreciate that, and it's people like yourself is what made me successful in business. Like I say, I couldn't do it without you or and other people that support me. So I appreciate that so much. And I have a lot of people come in here talking about autographs. I have a lot of people from Japan that come through here, and they know me through you. And I'm like, okay, nice meeting you. And they want me to sign my T-shirt or something. It's like, what did you tell these people? Because they're so nice to me when they come here. And I love that. It's so great. There's a lot of magazines you put me in, and they recognize that. So when they come to Florida, they want to stop at Ron's.
Yeah, it was kind of like a dream. I have so many people came up to me and said, I would like to see this store.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's been real good. And like I say, I really appreciate all the friendship.
Ron, this is certainly one of a unique store I have ever seen. If I have a time machine and I can go back in past, I would have bought that Johnson and Evinrude you had in the backside of your store.
Yeah, so, that one there was a 56 Johnson and a 56 Evinrude came from the same home. The lady called me and says, my husband passed away, and would you be interested? So I went over there. He had them, one on each side of his recliner is where he had them. Because they were so beautiful. He loved them motors. I'd never seen anything like it before. And I purchased them and put them back here. One of your friends bought them and took them. You know?
I know, he loves it.
Yeah,
Back then, if I want to see it, all I need to do is come here.
Yes.
And I can see it.
Right.
One day my friend came over and his eyes were glued to it. But anyway, this store really taught me a lot of things about enjoying fishing so much.
Great.
Well, Ron, this store has been so special to me. I enjoyed so much, not only this store, but your friendship as well.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to fishing with you.
Absolutely. We're going to do it. I can come here and fish, or we can come up where I'm moving to.
Well,
either one.
That's great. I really appreciate you. Thank you.
I have a surprise for you.
Whoa.
A gift. Let me get it. Hold on 1 second. I want to present you with a couple of T-shirts.
Wow.
Of my store. And
yeah, I know that one. This one had the RON'S TACKLEBOX logo on the backside.
Yes.
Wow, you said you can give me an autograph?
Absolutely.
Wow, I would like to have it right underneath it.
Sure. I can do that.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I'll be glad to sign it for you. I have a lot of your friends from Japan come here and they buy one of these and always want me to sign it. I want to present these as a gift.
Great.
Sure.
I really appreciate it. Thank you, Ron.
Thank you.
How did you like the conversation I had with Ron? This store always has been like a good old American style heartwarming papa and mom shop. I just love to be here and talking with a fisherman coming here and so forth. Now Ron is start looking for a new person who has the same type of passion Ron had for fishing to take over his business. I truly hope he can find a new person to keep his legacy. It may take a little while to find a new person, so meanwhile, if you're coming down to Central Florida area, just stop by at Ron's store. You will find a lot of what used to be on the market and new stuff also. It is just enjoyable. Just remember, it's not a museum, it's a fishing tackle store. So Ron always told me, everything in the store is for sale. So just stop by and have fun. I might see you over there. Bye now.